Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Hello everybody, welcome to the Forex Daily Technical Analysis from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Today the 30th of December. Well, I think that we will continue to talk about the Aussie dollar because I do not see any sense to change the currency for the couple of days before the New Year holiday. So after the in the beginning of the next week there will be some interesting moments for analysis. For example, something like annual pivot points that is very crucial for the movement of during the year, because as lower time pivot points such as weekly pivot point, market trades annual pivots in the 70% of cases, 70-80% of cases during the year. So this will be very significant levels that highly influence on the possible movement on the market. Besides, there will be also the new monthly pivot points for the January. So I think that today we will talk about the Aussie. Besides, Aussie has reached the target that we have discussed yesterday. This is the daily time of the Australian dollar. We see the trend is clearly bullish. And yesterday I said that market hasn't quite reached this area of this target from this A, B, C bottom pattern. Okay, and just to remind you, yesterday we have estimated that on the higher time frames such as monthly and weekly, we assume that market should reach some area just above the market. I suppose that this will be this area. The weekly chart suggests that market should clear out the previous highs due to the dynamic pressure that is building on the weekly time frame. So let's talk about the lower time frame. Okay, market has reached 100% expansion yesterday. It's right here. The next area of resistance is around 1017. It's right here. This is 127 expansion from this swing down, from this high to this low, and 127 expansion from this ABC bottom pattern. So this was 618, market has hit 618 retraced, now market has hit 100% expansion. We can see that CD leg is a bit slower than the AB move, so then I suppose that we can count on some consolidation, some retracement to the downside, and I think that it could be used for the possible enter on the long side of the market. The extended target on the daily time frame is right here, but I think that it also could be reached. Also, just to remind you, this area of monthly overbought area 1033, it's right here. Also, this area is a result of this head and shoulders reverse pattern, and yesterday I said that very often target of the head and shoulders pattern is 1618 expansion. It's very often, it's common for the head and shoulders pattern. Also you can see that 1618 expansion from the same swing also is this area. So there are three different areas of resistance coming in this 130 area roughly. I like this combinations when the different Fibonacci expansions, the level of overbought coincides in that is make the area of resistance and target even stronger. Also I can exclude that market can retrace from this area also, because this area will be also the daily level of overbought. Now let's shift to the lower time frame. This is our head and shoulders pattern that we have discussed yesterday. Market has hit 100% expansion of this. Now let's take a look what the situation could be on this in the nearest time and what the levels we can use for the possible enter on the long side. Here is the last swing, just this swing on the next chart. Okay, here it is. What we can see here, first of all, look at this. This swing is 1618 expansion from this swing, from this retracement to the downside, from this high to this low. This is very typical for the head and shoulders pattern. Yesterday I have shown you this, that the head is 1618 from this left shoulder and almost the 1618 from the right shoulder. So this could be also the same situation. Now it's very possible that market can show some retracement to the downside, and it could be the head and shoulders pattern on the 4-hour chart. If it will be really as we assume, if it will come, I do not want to tell that it will have to, but if it will be so, then possibly we can see, look at this pattern, A, B, C, top. We see 100% expansion is around 99.49 area. 1618, that's typical for the head and shoulders, around 98.79. Both of these targets creates an agreement with the strong areas of Fibonacci support. This is for our confluence support. You can see that cancellation of 618 support from this low to this high, and 382 support from this low to this high. This is really strong area of support and agreement, 100% expansion from this ABC move. This area is deep support, 618 support from this low to this high, and also agreement with the 1618 expansion. While in general the bulls still control the market, I suppose that this area should hold anyway, because if market will terminate this, will erase this support level, this will mean that market is weaker than we thought in the beginning of this move, and it will mean that possibly market should intends to erase this swing to the upside. That's not typical for the development of head and shoulders situation, and this will be erase the possible scenario for the weekly time frame, where we assume that market should move higher, at least to 1017 area. So I do not see right now the weekly pivot points for the coming week, because current week is not closed yet, but in general a couple of areas that we should watch for possible enter on the long side. If we'll see, for example, some bulls signals in this area, I think I tell now about the lower time frame situation. Maybe it will be double repo buy, some bullish engulfing pattern, maybe 30 minutes reverse head and shoulders in these areas or in these areas. We can take it with the placing stops below this area of support. For example, if a market will show some buy signals in this area, we can take it with the placing stops just below it. One thing that we should be aware of is if market will just fall like a stone. If it will be strong and momentum impulse move to the downsides will be just a collapse on the market, don't be long, because market should show some gradual move to the downside. It should be there reasonable and not very fast. Okay, so in fact I prefer to see this symmetry in terms of time with the head and shoulders and in terms of ratios. So I prefer to see the 1618 also will be the right shoulder to head ratio. Okay, and the in terms of time, so also should be harmonic. That's my view on the Aussie dollar. And if market will hold here on here, the next target of this on the daily time frame, I think it will be my extended target is 1030.